Hey, everybody. It's time for Madam After Dark again. It's time for the fun, exciting stuff. The maybe the risque or taboo or just plain kinky. Yeah, tonight we have a little bit of kink. Uh, Sensory deprivation. It's when you're blindfolded and you're gagged and you can't see anything, you can't say anything, you don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's a gag. Get you strap it on. You can strap it on like with the ball end, or you can strap it on with this end. Now, that end I'm a little bit nervous about because you could, somebody could die, choke and die. But I would hope not. And that's why I never, they always want you to leave them. You tie them up and then they want you to walk away, so that they can struggle and think that, you know, nobody's watching. um, or they just they want to have that feeling of I've been abducted and now I'm struggling to get away and they're not paying any attention, I better hurry. That sort of thing. But the fun with rope bunnies is that they try to get away and oftentimes do, and so then you just tie them up again. And then they try and get away again. And it's a fun little game to play. I want to share my show. So I'm going to do that real quick for everyone and see how that goes. Let's see. I need to go to my pages. Let's see. Pages. Here we go. Oh, I think it's something with this stupid iPhone. For the love of Pete. I am just. Oh, I think it's something with this stupid iPhone. That's funny. There's a bit of a delay on the stream, so that's kind of funny. And so I'm going to share this. I'm going to write a post, I guess, and let's see. I want to. Well, I don't think I posted anything there. So how about if I copy the link? Okay, it's copied. Now I'll go over here to, oh, well, no, I'll go here to my messenger people and I will start sharing that baby out. No, I'm going to do this. Oh, there we go. I wonder if I have to paste, like copy and paste every single one. That's a pain in the butt. I guess I can, but I really don't wanna. Oh well, it is what it is. And so paste. That's not very efficient. So anyway, I'm just gonna kind of send it out to a few of my faithful fans that I just love so much. So my faithful people, come see me. There we go. Paste and hit it. Send it. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see who's here. I do have one person, and they are on Skeleton Key. Hello, Skeleton Key people. I'm so happy that you're here because, it's more fun with viewers. It really is. And so I'm trying to haul a few of them in right now as we speak. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm not sending it out en masse this evening. But I would like to send it to to Richard, and I don't know where he is. Um, I guess I'll have to search for him. Um, yeah, because a lot of my friends and stuff are not late night people, and usually by this time of night at 10 o'clock, they are all put to bed, and that's fine. I get it. Hey, Joanne. Oh, okay. You're the one at Skeleton Key. Good. That's awesome. And I was just saying how most of my friends are probably already in bed. And so, it's there's not much point in sending them the link because chances are likely they're probably just, in bed. And that's all good. But we're not spring chickens anymore. So, you know, we oh, there he is right there. So, a lot of us are going to bed early. But, early to bed is not for old folks, it's for everybody. So there we go. Okay. It's 11:20 in Canada. Okay, so it's a little bit later there in Canada. You must be in the let's see, 11:20. You must be east of me. So, because that would make it later out there. So, if I look like I'm squinting, it's because I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read the computer screen, and I don't see as well as I used to anymore, and so I tend to squint, and I don't like it. It's like, what are you looking at? It's kind of, it's not bad. So it's not good, it's bad. So I'll try not to squint too much, but here, let's put Joanne on the screen. There we go. It's 11:20 in Canada. So yeah, it's a little bit late there, but I used to stay up to watch my friend's podcast. She was on at like 11:30 Sunday night. And Terry, from Skeleton Key Network. And and I would stay up on Sunday nights just to watch her because it was just so fun. And she had an she had an F-bomb counter for to keep track of all the time she said the F word. So but yeah, fuck it, I can say it tonight. You know, we're on Skeleton Key. We're on my YouTube, which if you have not subscribed to my Madam Madam Mayhem channel over at YouTube. I would love if you did. It would help me out a lot. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers, and that's not easy to do. I'm working on it. Let's see. NC-17. Yeah, it kind of was, but you really can't say that on Facebook. Or you have just gone against community standards, and so you can't really limit your audience on Facebook. It's supposed to all be meet that. But there's no way would I want my kid to watch my show or several others that are on. Like a little kid, I wouldn't want him to watch that, and I would recommend you don't let your small children watch this show either. I swear a little bit sometimes, and I definitely talk about adult situations and adult subject matter. So if your child is tuned in to my show, you may want to turn the channel. So, and that's what I always think it's funny, kind of when people are offended. It's like, oh, come now. If I'm offended, I am going to, even if I put it in, oh, yeah, well, yeah. I think then it still goes against community standards, because it's not, viewer friendly. It's not age friendly or age appropriate, for everyone. So, but I know it's crazy, isn't it? And so then this is the thing about when people are offended, what happens? Nothing. They got offended, and it didn't kill them. It didn't, create a disease process for them. It didn't shorten their life. They got offended. That's it. It's really your beef is not my business. And I try to always make it that way. If somebody's got a problem with me, that's fine. And I understand it. I really do. But I don't really care. And I don't want to be involved in it. And I would, if you have negative viewpoints about, me or my show or what's going on, you could save them. And I suppose you could write one long email to the Skeleton Key Witches, skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. Somebody will read your email for sure. I mean, I always do, but uh, I will give it just as much credence as I think it demands, and that'll probably be not a lot. So, anyways, I can't resist showing this again. It's so fun. Sparky got me this last Christmas, my sub, and I'll tell you what, this thing is just it's impressive. So it's on. See, now it does a couple things. It does. Whoa. And then I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, you probably could hear that. So anyway, it has vibration, and it has a little in and out motion. And those are good. They're real good. But for less money and really a great value. I think they're made by One, which is I want to say they're same company that does Astroglide, but they are great. I got it at Walmart of all places, and that's a great vibrator. So if you need one, go check out your local Walmart. Uh, the company's called One. So anyway, we're gonna tie up Sam. um, my favorite really is Dick Bondage, because that's just fun. I watched one of my early subs. I said, "Well, what is it you want me to do?" And he showed me this video of a man, and it was all tied up, and then the dom had put the rope around the neck, so then she'd say, he'd be down like this, and she'd say, "Lift your head." So he lift his head, and it would lift the dick, and so she could get a good clear swipe at the balls with her swatter, and that was some funny stuff right there. So, and needless to say, he got the same tie, and I did CBT, and it was fun. And he was one of the first people ever, and he said he said, "Let your inner mean girl out, madam." And I did, and he allowed me to really give him a good swat, or two, or five, or 10. I don't remember, but it was fun. And it was definitely an experience that obviously I probably will never forget. So thank you, Sean. You are a good sub. He's not, he's has a new mistress. I think one nearby, more near where he lives, but it's fun, and I like to think back about all the different subs I've had. They've been quite a fun group. So, and I'm still not done. So, we have our Samuel, this evening, who's been gracious enough to say he would get tied up. So I'm just going to do, since we're just sitting around and it's snowing, I was just checking the cameras outside, the security cams, and it's snowing. Ew. um, let's see, Samuel. I'd show you guys the dick tie, but I think I'd get kicked off Facebook. I don't want to be kicked off Facebook. I'm not a huge fan of Facebook, but I don't want to be kicked off either. And if I did, though, I would just shoot on over to my YouTube channel, Madam Mayhem, MADAM, MADAM, MAYHEM, Madam Mayhem, and yeah, go sign up for my YouTube channel. You can also catch me on FetLife.com. FetLife is a fun community of people who have interesting fetishes. And I found one of my fetishes is shaving. I like to shave others. Something about that, that sound of the hair, like getting shaved off, and the razor going across it, and that, I don't know, something about it. And shaving cream. Who doesn't like shaving cream? It's fun. It's white and it's fluffy and it's fun. So anyway, today what I think I'm going to do is just, since it's been a while since I showed one, and maybe some of you haven't seen it, and you can go back and watch my other videos, but I just thought I would share this with everyone, and we're going to do a double column. So this is nice if you just are going to call somebody up, or you just need to tie them down for something, or just for fun, just tie 'em to a chair for fun. This is a good one that you can then go behind the back with the hands too. Anywhere you can keep them both together because they're tied together now. So anyways, Sam, if you would stick your hands out like that. Okay. Can we see you? Can you sit up at the edge of the couch? And then here. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm hoping I don't lose you guys, because something about it's my cord's not right. So now it's always saying my battery's low, and it's just the cord came undone. All right, so you found your bite. That's the middle of your rope. And now I'm going to put that up on the top here. So there's the bite. Oop, there's the bite right there. And it's round. And then what I'm going to do is go against the bite, because that's like your anchor point. So then you go against it and you go the other way and you run it around a couple of times. There you go. And then I'm going to go up through the bite here and take all that through. And then I'm going to go down this way, and I'm going to go around all of it. So I'm going to go down and around all of it. And then I can go back down again, and see, this time I'll pull it tight. So you can see that up the middle there is it's fairly tight. Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah, you good.
Well, I mean, it's not, your fingers are okay, right?
So you're good.
Okay. We're good. So anyways, then I'll go, one more time around there, and then I'll bring it back around and tie it off. So then that's just that's almost like a safety knot there. It's not going to tighten up at all on him. And then if I pull it out and tie another little knot here, then I got a handle, and then I got then I have a handle, and I can hang it on, a hook somewhere. I can, just sort of pull him along. Come on, let's go. And, he can uh, be in bondage. So anyway, that's how you do a double column. And I think double column because there's two hands in there, right? So that's how come it's double. Single column tying is when you just have one thing in there. So like one foot or one hand. Alrighty. There we go. And always, always, always remember to have your bondage scissors handy, because if if your friend gets panicky or anything like that, then you can just cut the rope. It's better to cut the rope and save a friend than to save the rope and cut a friend, something like that. So, yeah, uh, yeah, don't cut your friend, and cut them loose if they want to go loose. I've had to cut some rope before because they were needing to get out real fast, and I said, oh, well, fine, snip snip. And I got the safety scissors, the kind that they use like on the um in emergency situations, like the firemen carry them and stuff, and in the ambulance, the ambulance. um and if anybody wants, I have the front, like, I don't know, bug shield bumper thing. It says ambulance backwards on it. If anybody needs one of those, I have one for sale. So, I know it's kind of an oddball thing to have on hand, and so I just thought I'd mention that one. Um, oh, okay. Good night, Joanne, and thank you very much for coming to hang out tonight. And yeah, I'm tired too. It's been a long day. I went a couple of hours from here to check about a job. It looks fairly promising. I really like the place and I like the people. I think that it could work out very well, and so there'll be a little negotiating on both parts, and hopefully it'll work out really good. And so anyway, back to some bondage, and we'll do. Um, I was kind of wanting to do the foot tie. Can I tie your foot?
It is.
Okay, he's not super enthusiastic, but he did consent. What, honey? Okay. Can I have that up here? Thanks. Okay. Perfect. Now, what you do is you get this around like the arch of the foot, and then you take this through there. And so then you got that through the arch, and then you come back around with it. See, you have to kind of cinch it there, and that's how it stays where it's at. And then here, if you put it just, yeah, there you go, perfect. So then you go around the heel, and you can almost use this for like a sandal, like if you were out and you only had rope, and then you go back under there, and then you go down and across, and it's sort of like weaving, anytime you're doing like a hip harness, a shoulder harness, you're doing single column on the foot. It's always about the weave, because that's where your stability comes from for these things. So anyhow, I'm just demonstrating, a little bit on here, and there we go. It almost looks like a sandal when you're done, but oops, the cat. The cat's gotten involved in the bondage. Oh boy. I did did CBT, which is cock and ball torture. Um, and the cats the cats were very interested in what it was I was doing with rope. And so that was a little another added dimension to my CBTing. So that was it was kind of fun for me because didn't think they were gonna actually get a claw in the ball, but you never know. When you're working with cats, you can't be sure. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna do the bow tie on the end. There we go. And it looks very nice. It's very I don't know if you can see this on here, but you really can't see how nice it looks on the top. If I can get a phone, let's see if I can get my phone to come into the broadcast. How do I do that? Let me think about it for a minute. Let's see. The phone could come into the broadcast. Oh, I could send it to, I can send an invitation to myself. And whoop, if you guys, if I get lost, I love you. Love you guys, and you're awesome. And I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, and Sam, and doing bondage. So go and get rope. I like cotton rope, even like the kind that you use for a clothesline, but the cotton stuff, not that nylon scratchy plastic stuff. Um, I like rope, really, the softer the better. Hemp rope is very nice, but it's not terribly inexpensive. This is stuff I got at the dollar store. Um, and it really isn't bad. I like it a lot. It comes in these nifty colors. It's blue and red and yellow. I think blue, red, and yellow is what they have. And then, um, it's washable, and it is, like I said, in these nifty colors. And I like the size of it. It's just the right size, for a lot of stuff. Like for my shibari harness and stuff, which I showed you guys last week. I tied strap-on harness for you guys, and so it's really the perfect size for that. Um, and also, the dick tie, it's perfect size for that. It's also perfect size if you're doing double column or single column, or if you're doing a hip harness or a shoulder harness. It's great. And when you're talking about suspension and things like that, you're going to be doing these harnesses. And sometimes, you can do shibari, and it's just for fun. I mean, you don't have to hang from it. You don't have to be restricted by it. You can just tie it up. Tying knots is fun. It's relaxing. I think rope in itself is relaxing. Just, running it through your hands or working it, or, stuff like that. I got out my lariat too. The lariat's fun. And I forgot how much fun till I started trying to rope the cats. And that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So, anyway, I have had a super duper duper busy day. And so I'm going to show you guys another thing here. Where's the bag? Oh, here it is. I have a bunch of these little mesh bags. And this is what I use to put rope in. And I can then throw it in the washer, and it washes the rope, and it comes out really very nice and clean. And I put maybe 3 or 4 of these in at a time, like in each bag. And so then when you close it, the rope won't come out. It won't be in your washer and you're tied up in your thing, your agitator. It won't be, have like everything else go on together. And so really, these are a must for washing your ropes, because let's face it, if it's been around someone's dick, you really probably want to wash that before you use it on another one. So, so anyway, I keep my ropes clean, and as everyone should, clean rope, it's a good thing. And I am gonna I'm gonna sign off tonight. Next week we're gonna do something really interesting and different, so keep tuned in for that one. And you can check out my page, my Madam Mayhem page on Facebook, or my Madam Mayhem channel on YouTube, and you can maybe find the announcement for what we're doing next week. So that'll be great. And oh, my thanks to Reverend Sean for last Friday's interview on his show, the Paranormal Ministries. I enjoyed every minute, and I really thank you again for having me. I also wanted to thank all my regular people who come to see me every week on my shows. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you're sticking with me. And I want to just say, go out and live your dreams, people, because you can make dreams a reality. Manifestation is real. It really works. If you need to know more, contact us at skeletonkeywitches at gmail.com, because you too can have everything that you ever wanted if you just know how to get it. So uh, keep lighting those candles, keep protecting yourselves, and getting your vibrations up there, so that you know uh happiness and good things are going to come your way. So blessed be everyone, and good night, and I'll see you again for sure on Monday for another edition of Ask Madam. So send your questions into skeletonkeywitches at gmail.com. And everybody have a great night. Blessed be.